bread, my voice is a little rusty because I've been sick the past few days. Yeah, I'm baking a bread. It's the first time I'm following this recipe, and I thought I'd begin right away when I woke up because it's so many steps. It's a pre-dough, so that's what I'm making now. The dough before I'm making the dough, basically, or the rest of the dough. It was 200 grams of oats, and then it's 100 grams of oat klee. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it in English. I never used it before either, but it looks like it makes very good bread. So 100 grams of that. Now you can't really see anything. Always so careful at the end. Oh my god, 100, perfect. And then it was 5 deciliters of water. I said mix it very good with your hands or very slow with the machine. My machine isn't that good, so I'm just going to use my hands. Maybe I should use my machine. I should use my machine. This is how the dough is looking now, and it's supposed to be sticky, so I'm waiting for 30 minutes, putting a towel over it and continuing later. Easter is approaching and I started to decorate a little bit. I bought this in the store. When I was little, I used to go out and pick these with my mom, so I really want to see if I can find any so I can decorate more, but I just couldn't not buy them because I got so nostalgic. But yeah, this is just a yellow tablecloth I bought last year, and these candles I also bought last year, and my fiancé is making fun of me because, oh, that's why you don't burn your candles, so you can use them several years. But yeah, it's just to decorate. And now my very tidy bench in the background, but I think it did a lot with the kitchen with the yellow tablecloth. And now I got so many flowers in the kitchen, 2 in those windows, 1 in that window, and a spider plant that I can plant now. And the living room is the same. Basically green plants in every corner in the living room as well. Here. I got this one for my birthday by my friends, but I'm not sure if it can stand here. I put it here because it's the I read that it's not supposed to have direct light, so I put it in the bookshelf here, but then it started to look like that, so I need to find a good place for it because now it doesn't really look that happy. And of course the plant there and one there. I started to decorate a little bit here as well. It's just that little tray for the lights, and then I put this here. I think I bought that maybe also last year or the year before. This one I bought last year. This is also just candles from last year. I really want to decorate it more. I actually ordered a few Easter decorations that is coming today. But other than that, I just used what I had. If you're good with plants, please give me some tips. So this is a calathea. Maybe I should spray it a little bit, but I used the app Planta and I put in information about my plants, and then I get reminded when to water them. But I think actually it needs some water now. But yeah, I don't know why I keep getting more plants, or it's because my friends know that I love plants, so they're giving me a lot, but I just struggle with taking care of them. But I really am trying now, and I bought so many things for my plants, and I subscribed to that app so I can get some notifications. I bought different nurturing for them, so yeah, I go around with my little spraying flask, but this needs some love and nurture today. Then I'm putting it more closer to the window. I also gave it a little water, which I'm not sure if I'm supposed to both water spray it and give it some water, but it really seemed very dry, and according to my app, I'm supposed to give it water in 3 days, but I did it now. Okay, that was better. Oh my god, look now at my little Easter table. So when I was tidying for my birthday, I was just putting a lot of random shit that I don't know where to put in my little fruit tray, and I put it away. So yeah, that's how that happened. While the bread is getting ready, I am making my breakfast, and I will show you the breakfast that I make every day. With this weather. Now it's, can you even see it? It's both snowing and raining. So I swear 20 minutes ago it was raining. Now it's snowing. Today I had the perfect plan ahead. I haven't been outside that much the past week because I've been feeling ill, or I've been ill. I had a fever. I had this terrible cold, which is still, I mean, I slept at 10:30 today, so I'm not healthy yet. But today I thought, you know what, now I can get some fresh air by just starting to plant, or starting some seeds. But maybe I'll wait till tomorrow. I was planning on sitting outside on the porch anyway, but I'm not sure. Maybe I'll wait. My fiancé had bought me a record player for my birthday, and it's the most beautiful thing I ever seen, of course. We usually don't buy each other birthday gifts, at least not that expensive ones. We usually just do something together because our birthdays are so close together. But yeah, that's just crazy, and I love it so much. And he also bought me Johnny Cash, the Platinum Collection 32 all-time classics, because he's my favorite. And then I also bought a Willie Nelson and Dolly Parton record online. Used, one of them was used. I'm very happy, and now my vision can come true. Per now I have it here, which is also perfect. Starting to get a lot of things into this bookshelf, but my vision was to renew that old furniture and put it here, and get this build some higher legs on it, and then have my record player here. I can show you the furniture. Here's the old furniture. It's a furniture that my sister bought for me for $4 used, but I'm not sure if the records will actually fit here, so maybe I need to take this out, or I have to lay them down. I'm not sure. I just saw it when they were looking for records and thought it would be perfect for me. I have to measure. I'm pretty sure it won't fit any records standing up here, so maybe I can take that out. But yeah, I just liked the style of it. I think it was a very good furniture, so I really want to make it higher and then put it downstairs with some plants on it and stuff. That's a more fit activity for today's weather. But I also been sick for the past few days, so if I have the extra energy, I really should try to act like a student today, because I really haven't. I had a big birthday party here on my birthday. We were 14 people. It was my closest friends and my siblings and stuff, and a friend of my partner. It was the perfect birthday. I had so much fun. All my friends finally met each other, because I got some friends back home, and now I moved back home. And then it was my university friends, which has become my closest friends, and all mixed together. I was just so happy. I was dancing all night and singing. I've never been that late up either. I don't really party that much. I just really like to do it when there's something special happening with my friends. And we were up to 5:30 in the morning. At least I couldn't fall asleep before 5:30. Just staying up with, it was just 4 of us left at the end, listening to music, and it was so much fun. And the next day we had a big breakfast, scrambled eggs and some pancakes, and it was breakfast all day basically, because one after another started to wake up. I had five friends who were sleeping over. There was me and my fiancé, of course. So it was people people waking up all day for breakfast, and it was so much fun. Speaking of breakfast, I made my breakfast. As you saw, I really like taking frozen berries into the microwave and mix it together with some Greek yogurt and oats. But yeah, it was so much fun. I can't even describe how lucky I feel to have that many friends prioritizing to come and make that night so special for me. I haven't celebrated my birthday since pre-COVID, so I never celebrated my birthday with my university friends. So that was very special. So this was my first like big party in many years, probably since I was 18. So yeah, 10 years exactly. And the day before my birthday, my grandparents and my sister's partner and their child was here, and we were dancing and singing so many children songs and games. She was playing my drums. We were eating lots of cake, and it was just a very, very full weekend of celebrations, and it was just perfect. And that was Saturday. So Tuesday we had the last mandatory master progress presentation. I'm so lucky that I'm writing with another girl that I also wrote my bachelor's thesis with, and she's very clever and smart, and I am so lucky that we are writing together. And after that presentation, me and my friend, another friend, went to the cabin. She's the friend I always go to the cabin with. We were there for 2 nights, as you saw in the intro. I forgot to film anything and take any pictures in my birthday. And I also forgot to take that many pictures on the cabin trip. I just had so much fun and was so in the moment. We were going up on skis, and it was pretty good skiing weather. Luckily, it wasn't that far because we weren't good at packing our stuff at all. And my grandparents had been there for a couple of days, so the cabin was all warm. It was 20 degrees inside. We can just make our dinner, and we watch Mamma Mia. The other day we were out on skis. It wasn't. Yeah, it was pretty good weather then as well. The weather wasn't good. It was cloudy, but the skiing weather was good. I had a wine with me that I got for my birthday. We were watching Mamma Mia 2 the other night, listening to a lot of country music on the radio, which is more for me than for her. And yeah, lots of popcorn, lots of talking and fun. And the other day we were going home. It was not the best day to go on skis, but the weather was amazing and we wanted to stay for another night. But then I started to get sick, so it was probably for the best. So it went from a very busy week to some relaxing days in the cabin, but I was still social. So I think now my body just kaputted. It was just done, finished. So I was working on Saturday, and then I had to take Sunday off. And Monday I was just sleeping all Sunday, sleeping on Monday. I actually went home a little bit yesterday. Today's Tuesday, to say hello to my father because it was his birthday. And then today I slept very long again. So trying to eat this breakfast, baking that bread, looking at some school stuff because things are getting busy with our masters. Not gonna lie. So busy I went to the cabin for 2 days. I'm really good this time around to take some time off if I need it and feel good about it. I didn't feel guilty at all. But now I'm starting to stress a little bit because I took some days off. I took the weekend off to celebrate and party, and then now I'm getting sick, so I need to do a little bit. It's time to continue with my baking. So I'm just heating the milk now. The dough looks the same. maybe a little bigger. The problem is that I have this instead of fresh one to put in the milk. I didn't think about that, but hopefully it's okay. So I got a little busy with just mixing everything together. It was 1 kilo of flour, then it was 2 tablespoons of sugar, it was the milk and the yeast. It was 2 teaspoons of salt and a half of a deciliter of oil. So now I'm trying to mix it together. You know, the entire floor and bench is full of flour now. Why are all the flour in the bottom? Aren't you supposed to join in on the fun? Someone need to vacuum later. This is just the perfect day for me. Even though I'm sick, it feels so good to just do things in my own tempo and to just go around in the house watering my plants, baking some bread, just enjoying my own presence and take things very slow. I love those kinds of days, and I think that when I get sick, it's when I'm really good at reminding myself to do that as well, because then I have to slow down, and I think I need to listen to my body before that. I feel like I've been better since last year to really slow down before it goes too far, but I should really just listen to my body even more. Yeah, now this has to wait for 45 minutes. Oh my god, look at this. That's perfect. It was smart putting it in front of the fire. Let's bake. Okay, so the dough is looking very good. Oh my god. Wow, and all the flour in the bottom. So this is my plan, and now I'm going to drizzle some flour over. This is the result of the bread. I mean, it looks good, but it wasn't the most successful flowers. Oi, now I'm just messing it up. But yeah, I tried. I was supposed to cut a little bit in the bread, but I didn't because of the flowers. But I tried. I can practice. At least it looks very good, so I can't wait to taste it. Good morning, it's the next day. I operate on very little sleep, as I won't feel myself too much. But today is the day that I'm going to find myself a little corner on the porch and finally plant some seeds. These are the seeds that I'm going to plant. I don't think it's necessary to start with the salad yet, but I will double check on the back on when I should plant that. But you can plant salad anytime. At least I will start with some of the other things. I asked myself not to go overboard this year because last year it was just too much for me to handle. But at the same time, we were in the middle of a move, so I couldn't plant my vegetables out. I had to wait and I had to move everything here, so it was all messy. This year we are getting a puppy in the summer, so I don't want to have too big of a garden to handle. But most of the work is now, so I think that once we get things out, it will be okay. At least we don't need to have the puppy inside now when I will have plants everywhere in the house. It's the first year here properly with this big garden. I really want to make it pretty, and I really want to learn from my mistakes last year and grow. So yeah, let's plant some seeds. Easter decoration I was talking about arrived yesterday. I ordered this little bunny holding an Easter egg, and then this one. I thought it looked so good here. And then this bunny looking into the candy bowl. Now my table is messy. I feel like every table gets messy. So my old furniture for $4 costed me $40 on paint and a brush, and this is just one of them that I need. I have a plan on using 2 different colors, but I can talk about that when I do it. But yeah, I really want to make it pretty, so it's worth the cost, I hope. And while I keep showing you things, I look messy because I was just at the gym. I have been really into buying used things lately. When I'm looking for something that I want but don't really need, I try to look for a second-hand option first, and I found this Dolly Parton record for my record player for $10 used, and it sounded amazing. It sounded just perfect, so I'm really happy about that. 2 records in my shelf. Yay! But I don't want them there. I want them in my furniture. I don't really know what's it called in English. That's why I just keep calling it the furniture. I wanted to show you how this plant looked today. So it looks a lot better after spraying it. I think maybe this have to go because it takes a lot of energy for the plant, but it looks so much better today with just some spray of water. So this was the most chaotic and hectic vlog I have ever filmed, I think. First of all, I fell asleep at 11 and woke up at 3, and I haven't slept after that. So I look crazy and I'm sick, and found this to be the perfect time to vlog anyway. And I also feel like this vlog sums up my entire personality, because when I look at it and try to edit it, it was like I woke up, started to bake some bread, made my breakfast. Suddenly I'm showing you my record player. I was talking a little bit before that, but the sound cut, so I just chose to show you the record player. And suddenly I'm showing you around in the house, and then I'm eating my breakfast again, talking and continuing to bake, and then I'm showing you some plants, and I'm talking about some plants, and I have so much to do with my master thesis, and here I am planting seeds, and just, yeah, I feel like that's a very good representation of how I am sometimes. When I have a lot to do, it feels like I can just procrastinate a lot and just suddenly do lots of other things. And now that spring is approaching, I really want to be outside all the time. I get really creative, especially after being at the cabin as well and taking some time off. I feel really creative, and I want to plant, I want to paint, I want to do everything. So yeah, really crafty these days, really hectic in my head. My schedule is hectic, and I'm just desperately trying to fill my time with some fun as well. I hope that you like this vlog. It's long enough now with my hectic and chaotic baking and planting and everything. So in the next one, I will show you when I work on my little desk or furniture thing that I still don't know what's called in English. It's a cabinet, I guess. It's a cabinet, isn't it? Well, I will show you in the next vlog. And yeah, I hope you liked this little rambly, chaotic vlog, and I'll talk to you soon.